Recently, I've been watching more NBA basketball, and sometimes I realize while I've been watching more of the NBA is that the NBA has a lot of dumb and just like stupid rules. But one of the dumbest rules in the NBA isn't actually technically a rule, and it's that dumb, stupid, unwritten rule that like if a team is already like decided to either win or lose, you just like run the clock out and don't score. And that is so stupid because you should play the game to the end. And for the times that people have broken that rule, it resulted in some of the coolest shots and dunks in NBA history. So why would you have this unspoken rule? Not to mention, these guys are literally out here on this court getting paid tens of millions, in some cases even hundreds of $1 million contracts to do this, bro. You can play the full 48 or 40 minutes, whatever, in the game. And keep in mind, players aren't even playing that amount of time because they're not even playing the whole game. You can play the game out until the last second. You can play the game out even if you're down by 20, up by 20 or whatever. Like, I don't even get it. Like, do you not want to get more points and even like make your stats look better? Why would you not play the game to the end? And it being about like a respect versus disrespect thing is the dumbest thing ever, bro. And also, you guys are literally professional athletes. This is supposed to be the highest level of basketball. You should want to be competitive. You should want to win by a lot or lose by less and have more points and play the game to the very end. And the fact that everyone doesn't want to do that is kind of like wild in my opinion. I'll never have an understanding for that. And then people, when someone's about to break the rule, they'll be trying to fight them and stuff. Like, it's like, that's literally so stupid and so childish. Like, you a grown ass man. Like, if you was that mad, you should have won the game. You should have played better. Or at the very least, you should have played to the end and tried to prevent them from getting that last point and that last highlight. Like, what? Like, this happened twice with the Bulls recently, I believe. And this is why everyone has been clowning the Bulls ever since MJ left. Because they do this type of dumb shit, and they just haven't really been a good team in any recent time, with like the exception of like the D Rose era, because prime D Rose was absolutely nasty. But like, back to what I was saying before, them just getting mad and trying to have like these little like play fights or whatever the hell you call them over other players playing the game to the end, it makes them look childish, it makes them look weak, it makes them look stupid, it makes them look foolish. But anyways, I just want to rant about that a little bit, but I'm gonna stop yapping about that and switch the topic back to some actual official rules in the NBA, which I think are dumb. And it's just the general rule against like so many things that make a player unique, like aesthetic and like accessory wise. Like, bro, you know that Dwayne Wade used to wear like band-aids on his face, and then they banned those because like you can't wear any band-aids for design or fashion, only for like medical reasons. That's so stupid. Like, allow him to have some originality, because that was so cool. Like, that made him stand out. That could have been a trend. Like, imagine when the arm sleeve got worn for the first time, the NBA just decided to ban it and hate on that. It wouldn't be a new trend that so many like all players even to this day still do, and it becomes especially popular. Like, allow players to have originality, be different, and like set trends and stuff. And then also the ban of the black mask was so dumb, because like, bro, that literally led to so many iconic moments, but for like LeBron, Kyrie, and like so many other players, and it was so cool. Fans love it. No reason to ban that. The ban of the ninja headbands, why did you ban those? Those were cool. Those weren't dangerous. The ban of chains, I'm kind of on the fence about, because I feel like in some very rare scenarios there could be times where it's dangerous, but I feel like you could just do that by like limiting the types of chains that you wear, like nothing too heavy, nothing too like long, and stuff like that. But even then, I can somewhat understand chains, but ninja headbands makes no sense. Black masks make no sense. The fashion, like aesthetic band-aids, made no sense. So many other original things players have tried to do to set themselves apart and set trends and bring some originality and creativity to the league, which is what it so desperately needs. They ban it, and it doesn't make sense, bro. Another accessory they banned, do-rags. That just feels like borderline racist, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, bro, it's literally just like a thing for your hair. Like, there's no reason to ban do-rags at all. Banning those ridiculous. Those need to be unbanned. Banning a headband being worn upside down. What type of childish shit? This one's a trip in the way back machine, but they even banned, many of you probably know this, the original Jordan 1 sneaker. And they used to fine Jordan like 5 bands every game he wore them. Those fines got paid by Nike, but still, banning that was dumb. Like, the league just hates creativity, and it makes it so boring, and is so stupid, and is so pointless. And honestly, it's losing them money, because if these trends blow up and continue, the league could make their own official branded merchandise and make millions, if not billions of dollars over time by allowing more creativity into the league. So I legitimately do not understand it from any perspective. Anyways, that's about it. I just felt the need to rant about this because as I've been watching basketball, these are just some things that has been on my mind, and I've been learning new things about this, about stuff that's been banned in the past for no reason, that I'm like, bro, if we still had that in today's basketball, that'd be so cool, bro. But anyways, hope you have a good day. Hope your 2026 is going well so far, and peace.